Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the channel. So today I will be unboxing the Matrexx 55 Deepcool case. So this color case is in black and it does have some RGB, and the specifications of the size of the case are on the box on the image right there. So this case is pretty cool. It is a Deepcool case. It does not come with any of the Deepcool fans, unfortunately, but it is an all glass case on the one side, which is really cool if you're going to have an RGB motherboard in there, which I will in a future episode. So to get this case out of the box, I did have to get a partner to help me, just because this case is made of glass and I did not want to break it when first taking it out of the box. So after it's out of the box, what I wanted to do was I removed the styrofoam, so that way I could see the case and get a sense for how it's built. So I did see this case in the store just briefly, but not enough to know how I'm going to build the PC. So one of the most important things before you actually buy a motherboard or anything else for your PC is to check what size of case you're going to be putting that motherboard in. The case is the first thing you want to purchase because it's what everything has to fit inside of, and you have to think about this when building your own personal PC. So something I really liked about this case is the top vent is removable. At least the cover for the vent. So if you do get some dust buildup under there, you can remove it quite easily and then place it back on the top. So this case does have a couple of buttons on the top side. As you can see, there's 3 USBs. You got the headphone jack, the audio, and a couple of power switches and reset buttons. It also has RGB on the front of it, but I won't be using the RGB just yet. So the first thing you have to do is you have to remove the plastic. And as I removed the plastic, I realized that I should have removed the screws before I removed the plastic, just to make my life a little bit easier. But I ended up removing the screws later in the video to get the plastic that's on the inside of the case. So it's always important to remove the plastic, just so that the aesthetic is a lot cleaner and it looks good from the outside. So as you can see on the front of the case, there is a line that goes right down the middle. That is RGB lights, and it'll be pretty cool once it's all set up. So on the top of the case, you can see the I/O ports that they give you. And this case comes with quite a bit of I/O. On the back side, you can see where the power supply is going to go and the motherboard. And it does have a lot of room for the motherboard, which I'm going to be placing in here. So the bottom vent is also removable. It is not magnetized, unfortunately. You would have to remove it and then just place it back inside of the little slots that they give you. So there is some clearance between this case and the floor, which is good. As you can see, there's some really thick stands that are on the bottom of the case, which allows for good airflow for your power supply if you have it sitting on a floor or if it's on a desk where a lot of dust builds up. So how to remove the glass on the case? You have to remove the 4 little screws holding it in, and then remove the glass. Once the glass is removed, you will see that there is some plastic on the inside of the glass, and you just want to take that off before you begin your build on your PC. So on the inside of the case, you can see there's a spot for the motherboard, and there is a spot for 2 traditional hard drives at the very bottom of the case. The SSDs will be sitting in a different location in this case, so you don't have to worry too much about using those 2 big hard drive ports. Unfortunately, these 2 big 3.5-inch drive bays are not removable, and you have to keep them even if you don't want them. So on the back side of this case, it has some room for wiring. This is where you can hide all of your cables and do some cable management just to make your PC build look a little bit more professional. So to remove this back side of the case, you just want to remove the 2 screws that are on the side. Once those 2 screws are removed, the cover will slide and you will be able to see all of your cables. So thanks for watching this unboxing. If you like this video, press like, subscribe if you're new here, and let me know how I did in the comments below. Thanks for watching.